take it?
Yeah, sit here.
That Pappy's not here.
I know.
Bacon,
I'll take a
anybody?
piece. Thank you.
Bacon.
You want to bite a bacon?
There you go. Go ahead. What do you
Back
say?
up just a little bit. Yellow,
Wait behind the other kids.
I'm a
then.
master
Ladler.
ladler.
I've heard of those.
They're
Kind of
master
rare.
ladlers.
Here, I'll trade you. Oh, here, I'll give you a little.
Wow,
Takes
kind of
practice.
sweet.
Sweet, huh?
Here, let's double yours up.
I think this
There you
is
go.
sap.
Some thanks. Yeah, it's sap.
I tapped
how's
this
it
tree
taste?
yesterday
Oh.
at about 6 o'clock,
You
and I
drink
think
it?
it
You
ran all
try it?
night, to tell you the truth. Sap water has to, the temperature has to get below
What's it
freezing
taste like, Ronan?
at night.
Tastes like coconut water?
Thank you.
It should be slightly sweet. And the reason it's only slightly sweet is because it takes 35 to 40
Thank you.
gallons of sap water to make a gallon
wow.
of syrup.
Wow.
Miles of roots. When you add up all the roots around here, they add up to
Oh,
miles.
you got too much stuff to hold.
And the groundwater
Okay.
is producing food for the tree in the form of sap. Sap water. So it goes up into the trees, and pretty soon these branches are going to bud out, and then the leaves will pop out, and the sap water is feeding the sumac. So it's called staghorn sumac, and we're going to use a chunk of this to make our spile. If you have a wood shop at home, you probably have something called a vise. What do you think this piece of it is called?
It's something that clamps it.
That's
so that
right.
it will hold still.
But this piece is called a dumb head. And you can't call me that. Oh yeah, I'm killing me. All right, well I'm going to cut off. I'm going to push my feet forward and clamp it down just like you said, using the dumb head. And I'm riding my shaving horse. Get me up here. All right, well I'm just going to cut off a chunk here.
It's sort of like a top.
There's a little cookie inside.
Get your leg.
And that'll be easier to work with.
Okay.
That's a big piece.
Finish your snack so you can put your gloves on.
It's yellow in the middle.
And that is a very good observation, that it's yellow in the middle. The deal here with staghorn sumac is that it has a hard outside and a soft, pithy core that we can hollow out to make our spile. A spile is like a tube. Now, when you're working with your shaving horse,
I'm not high enough.
and you're making your spile, you want to use a tool called a draw knife. And you call it a draw knife because you draw the blade toward you. Two-handed.
That seems a bit scary.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, that looks kind of like the mark that was on the pencil.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. And it looks like the mark that was on the other thing that they hollowed out.
That
It
is,
was on the tree.
That's exactly what it is. And we're going to finish this now.
Got a whole new vocabulary.
Yes, we do. Say that 3 times fast if you can.
Don't recommend it.
I mean, I'm sure we're going to need him.
Now I am going to pretend that this is done. And we're going to grab one that's closer to done.
Completely fit.
Because if you were to miss, oh, that wouldn't be good. So you're going to push the pith out of the center, and we're making, you might have used something called sandstone to just shave off the end. And what you want to do is just make it a little bit smaller, and I'll show you because we're going to go tap a tree right now.
Oh, wow.
Howard, you,
There are no
In there.
maple trees in Europe that produce sugar like the trees here in North America. It's the altitude, the elevation, and just the growing region and the forest floor, which is so thick and lush and still is. And in Europe, they had cut down all of their trees and used them for building ships, houses, mostly ships, and any good wood like sugar maple, rock maple, black, red maple are all very hard woods, and it makes very good ship and house parts, barn parts, and that's pretty much where all their trees went.
So this is a new, and maple syrup was a new experience for them. And
Well, yeah. The natives.
Boy, that sounds good, Captain. Really sounds good. I got a sandwich on the grill for you.
Be careful now. Don't fall down in the
Right
snow.
here. You can see it has these little panels that stand up on a magnet. Now what we do next is try to see
That's tall.
where most of the action is going on a tree.
I think it's up there.
Well, you look up at the top and you figure, okay, it looks like branches come out pretty much on this side, mostly on this side, not so much on that side. And so it stands to reason that maybe the arteries, the veins, and all the workings of the tree are going up this side to feed this side of the tree. And so,
All right, let's see.
we're going to use our brace, which is a drill,
I thought it was a circle.
and
I hear it.
see it. Yeah, that pitch change. It's just a more solid, more solid sound.
Nail it, and then you put your foot up, okay?
You have duct tape
Right,
on
man.
your foot.
These trees won't
Yes, I
spring as
do.
bad as we do.
That's 1850s duct tape. Who's got a
All right,
bucket?
Ryan, go
Go
put
hang
the
your
bucket.
bucket.
Get your bucket on there.
Oh, wait a minute. Would anybody like to drink sap water right from a tree?
Sure.
You want to lick some before you put your bucket on there?
Oh, that's good.
Try
Don't be
some.
licking the nail.
Don't lick the nail.
and don't
Just
be
see if it
licking the
can come
spile.
on your
Just
tongue.
put your mouth
Just put your
down
tongue
here.
under
your
it.
face
Can
under
you do
it.
that?
I want to try
Can you get in there?
that.
Stick your tongue out.
Nice.
Line up the hole.
There you go. Put that hole on there.
Faucet's dripping again.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And they would step back so I could swing it.
Yeah, sure.
oh yeah, and flying pieces of whatever.
This way.
Can't hold your eyes.
Yeah, it's got some.
Oh yeah.
This might be too big.
Hope I see it dripping.
Oh,
We
wow.
see it dripping. It sounded like gunshots. No wonder we hear gunshots all the time.
Can't get syrup? I don't think so. It's logical, right?
Look a fly.
Somebody's
Somebody's chopping wood over.
It would sharpen the end of
slab of wood in there, so they drain down into his little bowl that he carved out of a piece of log.
that.
That's how the Indians
And in a
do
few
it.
minutes that'll be, or maybe a few seconds, we'll
I
see.
see it. I see it dripping.
It'll start dripping off of that,
You see,
off
he's
of
gonna go
this,
down that little ramp he made, and into that he made a bowl.
down into this.
See? Maybe I should take a
Is
picture.
it running down there
I
yet?
saw one.
Yeah, there it is.
There, yeah.
Coming down.
You see it?
Just like that. I just emptied one of the buckets and it was overflowing.
Oh, wow.
That I just tapped last night.
Oh,
And then I'm gonna pour all this into the kettle. Right now, the kettle is about that full.
Not just
The
totally.
sap that we've collected since about 6 o'clock last night.
Can't be bad.
Now, later on, probably in the next hour or so, we'll start building a real fire. And this will be, those logs will be in here. There'll be like 20 logs in here. This will be a roaring fire. And the reason behind that is that we want to get to the sap water to a rolling boil.
okay.
And you people that know how to cook know what a rolling boil is. You need to be able to do that.
The rolling boil.
And then you just keep adding more and more sap water. We're going to empty those buckets later. I've got some buckets down here. We're going to just start tapping trees. And because it's
And then it just evaporates out, and you just left with the sugar.
that's right.
Okay.
Evaporates out.
But it doesn't harden. It doesn't harden.
No. It would if you
Eventually,